Got one healing potion. Well, that kind of distracts me. I feel like I was talking about something. I completely forgot what it was. Uh, so one good thing about, just both games. They can easily put you in a moment of intensity and make you completely lose track of your thoughts if you're streaming it. But, wow. Okay. So, I don't know how long this dungeon will take, but if it takes a while, this may be the last thing I do on stream. And I'm honestly perfectly okay with that, but I would like to be able to do just a little bit more content. But shit happens. If I'm getting close to the end of the dungeon, I will be happy to end the stream at 2:45 because again my Zoom meeting is at 3. However, I will not be willing to stream for any longer than that. Basically, if you want to know what really I mentioned before that my university schedule has been so messed up lately, and the reason especially worse this semester because they went from talking about the entirety of fall semester being online to half of the semester being on to half of the total classes at my university being online, and then now they're trying to reopen the college to about 75% of classes, and half of my classes that I actually signed up for and was able to register for are actually in person, and there's one other class that is online, which is stinking bullshit. Because I'll be at Chico State the entire time, and I'll have like nowhere to actually sit down and do Zoom. So I really hope that my university actually prepares for that. But it's just I would prefer to have some more online classes so I can actually sit at home and just I don't know. It's just dumb. But I guess at the very least, I will be able to go to Chico State and actually sit down at my favorite place in the world, the library, and actually get some serious work done on my book that I have been procrastinating. I swear to God, it's just last semester, not last semester, but the semester before, when quarantine first happened in March, I was using most of my. I spent time and I got all of my homework done in the library within the first. I don't know, maybe the first couple of days, and the rest of the time I spent in the library working on my book. Now, I have like no free time to work on my. Whoops. I have no free. For some reason, I thought I'd just press RT to read. I have no free time to work on my book because Xbox, computer, very distracting. So it's one thing I love about Chico's being on campus is I am distraction free. It's just like really dumb. Where the heck is the exit to this place? Let me look at the map. Oh. Alright. This is a pretty elaborate dungeon. There's a lot of areas. Didn't me? Okay, I need to drop some stuff. I need to drop a lot of stuff. Tankards are useless. I'm assuming this is my ex. Oh. I think I picked up an ancient Nordic battle axe. I also picked up an arrow. I picked up 3 tankards. Oh, and a cast iron pot. I have 50 lockpicks. Don't know where this goes. So I guess this was just an area to get loot. I don't really see any other place to go, so I guess I'm heading back. Don't know how deep this dungeon goes, how long it is, so this may very well be the last thing I do on stream. Which I again do apologize for, but what can you do? Everyone has their own priorities. I am no different. So I want to backtrack. Go over here. And left, right, left. Oh, there's supposed to be the exit. Okay. I'm gonna continue. That's probably the exit at the end of the dungeon. Alright, moving on. Really want to be able to get through this place by the end of this stream. Thank you, Lydia. Alright, so I don't know why I thought that was a door. That's clearly a coffin. Just go ahead and loot out, see if these guys have any gold. More gold is always nice, and I will eventually be buying every single house in the game and fully upgrading it. That is including the Hearthfire DLC with the 3 houses that you build, and those houses are from Dawnstar, Fallcreath, and I want to say Morthal. I always get Markarth and Morthal confused. I think Markarth is the one city that I actually love because it just looks amazing. Love Markarth so much. Everyone has their holds they like. Probably the most popular thing, probably the most traversed hold is Owl. Is Whiterun. I feel like this is one hold that everyone goes to. But I personally love Markarth. Just visually, it's just beautiful. I recently heard, like months ago, that there was this person that was trying to create like a scale model of Earth in Minecraft and use mods to actually to actually make all the land masses look like the continents. And it's actually just very impressive what he did. But he's not only just going that far, he's also hiring several builders to build every single town and every landmark in the actual world in Minecraft, which I think is just insane. I would love to see how that turns out, like in a decade from now, if he manages to get like a decent amount of people to work on it, to build it. Because if he actually manages to, I don't know, like say if he managed to complete like the state of California, I would love to be able to go in there, go in that world, just download the map and just see if I can walk through my old town of my old hometown of Chico and just say and just look around and just see just how accurate they are. It'd just be amazing if I could just walk through my old house and just to see just how close or how accurate it was. That's just one thing that I'm just really looking forward to because it's just very impressive what this guy is trying to do, and it's very ambitious too. I really hope he at least completes one state or one nation or something. But even then, just completed one state in the U.S., even if it's Rhode Island, the smallest state ever, it's still impressive. But you can look it up on YouTube. It's just this guy showed himself climbing freaking Mount Everest, and it's just incredible just what he managed to do. I was not willing to have that being knocked down. I'm pretty sure I'm fighting here yet. One of these days, I'm gonna accidentally kill Lydia, and I'm gonna be so pissed off. In fact, I'm gonna save it again. Once I complete this dungeon, just a little word of warning, I will, well, I don't know why I said word of warning, because this information is going to be tied to future streams. But I wanted to go ahead and, I need whirlwind sprint for this. I want to go ahead and, get working on, leveling up my other abilities. How do I open this gate? Look at the map. I can't actually pull that chain. Just makes me think there was another. Let's not take any chances. At some point, I'm going to transition to. At some point, I'm going to transition to steel arrows. I just want to get a decent stockpile on it. Alright. So, let's move on. That way, what's up here? We'll also be slowly working on the other schools of magic: destruction magic, illusion magic. In fact, one thing that I should really do more often is to use this candlelight spell. In fact, I may just do it now. Because I want to be able to level illusion as well. I used to find some of these enemies in this game so creepy. I mentioned before how I used to be afraid of spiders, but those weren't the only animals or creatures I used to be afraid of. I used to be afraid of sinking uh, skeletons as well, and Draugr. Like, those enemies just gave me the creeps as a kid. But it just kind of shows just how weak-willed I was. Like, just not very brave. In fact, for the longest time, I used to just not touch any zombie game, like Resident Evil or even God, what's called something else that should be using more often is my armor thing. Resident Evil, Dead Island, Dead Rising. Those are the typical spells that I would typically just not use. It's not even an illusion. Is that alteration? Alright. I want to go ahead and put this in there. Might as well just use clairvoyance. So this just leads. This is just a like neat little trick just to lead to your goal. I need to do a little bit of research to figure out what is a best method to level illusion and alteration, because it's levels by use. So if I just consistently use if I consistently use those spells, sorry, I was just trying to remember this puzzle and trying to talk at the same time. If I consistently use these spells, then I will eventually level them. I'm actually gonna wait until that one resets. I'm actually gonna run through it. I think that'll be smarter. You have to do it a certain way. I'm trying to remember how it was. Before I actually do that, I want to see what's over here. If there's anything interesting. Alright, I just had lunch about an hour ago now, maybe an hour and 30 minutes ago, and I really need to use the bathroom. God dang it. That was it. I have to wait until my shout comes back. You can see it on the top bar. Oh, I think I can spam it. There we go. And it stays open for Lydia.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Shit. Oh god, I hate spiders! Thank you! Go die in a hole! Jeez. I don't know why, but just... I used to hate spiders so much. It's just the way they sound in this game. Way they move, it creeps me out, and I have a mild arachnophobia that gets worse and bigger than spiders. You don't see it in this game too much, but if a tarantula were to just crawl right in front of me, I would scream like a little girl. I'm that afraid of them. I'm also afraid of snakes. I don't understand those people that have pet snakes. Because I can never, ever work up the courage to just pick up a snake, much less pet one.
What you like?
If you own a snake, if you own a tarantula, cool. But just know that I will not be holding your pet. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you, a friend. And take this. Now, this person who sent this note, I want to point out right here, because I probably will forget about it later. She doesn't have rolling sprint. She is not able to use shouts. How the hell did she get in here? Because you need rolling sprint to get in here. I'm not gonna question video game logic. Even though I just did. Great. Thank you for leaving this loot here. Alright. So our next objective is to head to Riverwood. And let's get out here. Because I am afraid of villagers dying, even though I believe we got all the quests done in Riverwood.
Huh?
Yes, I think we did. I am still going to fast travel to the Ember Shard Mine, I think it was called. Because I do not want my characters dying. But we are at 2 o'clock. As I mentioned before, I'm going to be ending the stream at 2:30. And what I think I'm going to do is complete this quest. And I want to complete this quest, and I think I'm gonna end things off by traveling to High Hrothgar, because I think after I complete this quest, I should be able to. Is this dungeon clear? No, it's not. I don't know if it's a clearable dungeon. There was no boss I saw. Once I turn in this quest, I'll be fast traveling to High Hrothgar because I should be able to. God, I wasn't where I'm looking for. Do the dungeon thing. You should be able to give you the location of all dungeons that have shops. So there's gonna be a lot of dungeon exploration in the future, if I'm correct. Okay. I still can't believe just my prize for getting an honorable mention in that contest was $50. I mean, it's not me being greedy, but it's just, I mean, it's also like a literary contest. It's not like I'll win like $1 million or something from it. But I wouldn't have guessed 50. I don't know, that's just me. Alright. Dogs are dead. Something I should point out in regards to wolves. I almost owned a husky. In fact, I did own him for exactly 3 weeks. There was this puppy mill that was being run in the boonies, essentially. And this small little house.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Might consider throwing it up myself.
Fuck.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
This is what I was afraid of. In fact, I just saw someone die, you stupid piece of crap. Oh, I thought that was a civilian. Please tell me it's only the cultist who died. Cultist. Cultist.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Bar the vessel, Northern Maiden, docked at Ravenrock. Take it to Windhelm and begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Mike before he reaches Solheim. Return with word of your success, and Marok shall be most pleased. I have not actually done the Dragonborn DLC, and I will be saving that for much, much later. In fact, once I get to that DLC, it'll be almost entirely blind because I know nothing about it. Never even traveled to Solstheim. I just went as far as to find the boat that takes you there. Didn't even board it.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Oh. The left, not the right.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Wow, Lydia, you seem very impressed.
We need to talk. Follow me.
Stop. No. Alright. As much as I would love to listen to Delphine, I want to end things off by completing this quest. Delphine isn't going anywhere. She is just a snooty little see you next Tuesday. I really don't really care for Delphine. Probably one of the characters I like. Actually, no. My least liked character is Ulfix Stormcloak, which we will see later.
Ah, you've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force.
I am so excited for this.
Ah, which means push.
This is the most iconic
All
shout.
three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Use it wisely. Uzrota! Oh, I love this shout so much.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Yeah, I don't understand a word of this.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
So, am I correct?
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
So, for the next conceivable future, in fact, I don't even think I'll be able to get through all these locations in 2 streams. 2 full 4-hour streams. I don't think I'll be able to get through all these locations, but I will be getting all the shots in the base game that you cannot get in the story and that are not tied to the DLC. In regards to the DLC, I know there are some shouts, like I believe you get one in I know for a fact you get one in the the Dawnguard DLC, and I am not entirely sure about the Dragonborn DLC, but I'm assuming because it's called the Dragonborn DLC, you will learn some shouts. However, what I'm going to do, because I got 20 minutes left before 2:30, and because I'm pretty sure that doing one of those dungeons will take me a little bit past 2:30, maybe even past 2:45, depending on which one he sends me on, I'm gonna save and quit right here. In next stream, I will focus on getting all of the shouts in the game. I really do apologize for just ending things off early. It's just I have my own priorities at school, and I need to make sure I do these things. And meet with this teacher at 3, and I don't want to get wrapped up in this game and have to miss this meeting, because that's really bad form for me. So I'm leaving things right here. If you are at all interested in what I do, all my streams will be for 100% completion. I will be streaming Skyrim yet again next Friday at 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time. And that will actually be a full 4-hour stream. I have nothing else planned that I am aware of. On Saturday or tomorrow, I will be streaming Borderlands 3 for 100%. I will be starting in specific the 4th DLC, Creed's DLC. And I'll be playing that for 100% on Saturday. On Sunday, I will be streaming Assassin's Creed Revelations for 100%, and I will be playing that for 1 p.m. to 5 Pacific Standard Time, as with all my other streams. That is pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap things up right here.